Hey, for all y'all out there listening, this one is called Gloom Cruise. And it goes like this. Cruise. You got me driving alone somewhere around the Oregon coast, practically full comatose. I haven't been excited in a while. No, how could I fail you? Passing through storms like this, let me dream of the tide. And lately I have been walking on the perfect lullaby to sing you when you die. But I can't finish the cursed paradise. Take your time now. Everything and everyone, so much that it hurts, and I volunteer as the one to break the path of least resistance and carry the burden of all the sadness, grief, stress, and malevolence. And we'll hover it out because I want you to believe there's magic left in the world. Yeah, for you I would take the moon cruise alone. To see that spark back in you, said I will carry your pain, the rocks from afar, quiet and steady, I'll be there. Chill.
Whoa, that was awesome, guys. That was really awesome. So I'd like to start off our interview with asking who are, or who is, I should say, Walter, etc.
Well, it's a two-faced question because we are all Walter in one way or another. But my name is Dustin, and I sing and play guitar.
I'm Chris. I play drums.
I'm Russell. I play guitar and sometimes percussion.
I'm Brennan. I play bass.
So where are you guys from?
We're all from California, but two of us live in Portland, Oregon. Two of us live in California now.
Okay, so you guys are bringing that California sun to New England. It's pretty awesome.
Do you use it?
Okay, so how'd you guys start your band?
Well, we were originally a band called Walter Mitty and his Makeshift Orchestra. That was like an acoustic folk band. And towards the end of that band's day, some people went off to school and jobs, and then the three of us right here, me, Chris, and Russ, kept playing as Walter, etc., and became this kind of electric version of the band. And then we picked up our good homie Brett in Portland, and we kind of just continued where the old band left off, but with some electric guitars rather than acoustic guitars.
Okay. So what does the name Walter mean to you guys? Like, what does it exactly mean? Like, where did it come from? Like, you know.
Let's all give a definition of Walter.
Well, Ben Stiller.
That's the cop-out answer, though. Comes from the name Walter Mitty, but Walter has come to embody somewhat of a dreamer, I would say.
Okay, yeah, I feel that.
Brennan, do you have a
Walter's
definition?
just one of my boys, you know.
Walter's everyone's boy,
Okay.
but also Walter can be like not on top of his game all the time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Usually not, but everyone still kind of like is rooting for Walter, but he's not always succeeding.
So does Walter influence your music style?
Yeah, all of the songs are through Walter's perspective. So if you follow the discography, you kind of can see the life of Walter.
Okay. So what are some of your like inspirations for like writing music and stuff like that?
Inspirations. I don't know.
No other hobbies.
There
That's
you
a good
go.
one. Dealing with stress. A good way to relieve stress is to make up a song.
Totally. Coming up with a drum beat can relieve some stress, kind of let things flow out. Feels
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
There's something very primal about creating a drum beat, is there not, Chris?
I feel so. Of all the instruments, I gotta say, I feel like drums are the most primal. I'm gonna stay with that. That or vocals.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's fun, and I think things that are cool and that interest you are a good resource for inspiration. I don't know,
Totally.
and relationships and whatever else, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You writing songs about your broken heart, Russ?
I don't have a broken heart.
Oh, right.
So can we find your music online?
If you
Yes.
want to.
If you want to, you can find our music online. It's on Spotify and Bandcamp. We even have
awesome.
a website
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
and a Facebook. You can find all of the Walter etc. music online if you want to.
If you want to, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any new material coming up soon?
We recently put out an album called Gloom Cruise. That's kind of what we're supporting with this tour.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty chill album, I think.
Yeah.
I think you might like it.
What does Gloom Cruise like mean to you guys? Like why that title?
It was all written in Portland, Oregon, and
Mhm.
it's pretty gloomy up there. So we'd like to think that a bit of the gloom kind of seeped into the album.
Okay.
And then we like the idea of the cruise because when you listen to the album all the way through, it's kind of like you're taking the gloom cruise, per se.
Okay.
It's a journey into the darkest places of the psyche and a meditation on sadness.
Okay.
Oh.
Sounds like you're playing that one out.
So do you guys have any shows coming up pretty soon? Or like where are you guys headed next?
Where are we going, Russell?
We're playing in Brooklyn tonight at BK Bazaar downstairs. And then tomorrow we're playing in Philadelphia at Planet Fitness. And I think DC on Monday. And then
And then Cleveland.
and then
and
Cleveland.
then Ann Arbor. And then should we keep going? Or
I mean, whatever's
We're
good with you
playing
guys.
here right now.
we're playing in Connecticut right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably our favorite show of the week.
That's the end of our studio session with Walter, etc. on 91.7 WHUS radio. And we're going to head back to Studio A.